US President Donald Trump has explained why he's not giving countries, including Australia, an exemption from his hefty tariffs. Live to Trudy McIntosh in Washington now. Trudy, what's the explanation from the president?
Well, it's essentially that he doesn't want to give a precedent, Andrew, that if he gives it to one country, he knows he's going to have a long line of other world leaders lining up saying that they deserve an exemption as well. While Australia was able to, in 2018, in the first Trump term, secure that carve-out for steel and aluminium tariffs, so too was Canada, Mexico and Argentina. And it just seems this time around there's a much more hardline approach from Donald Trump. That leniency that was there last time, regardless of our arguments about the trade surplus, just aren't forthcoming this time around. Donald Trump was in the Oval Office yesterday, asked by reporters about possible exemptions ahead of this April 2, the next tariff deadline. He's made it pretty clear he's not for budging.
Is that something that is under consideration by you?
Well, people are coming to me and talking about tariffs, and a lot of people are asking me if they could have exceptions. And once you do that for one, you have to do that for all.
We've seen what a wild ride it's been on the US stock market. The on-again, off-again tariff nature against Canada in particular has certainly seen trillions come off the stock market, as I say, but also voters here in America, crucially, don't seem to be warning to the tariffs either. Have a look at the polling out this week from Fox News, and it shows a slim majority of voters believe Trump's tariffs are actually bad for the economy. 53% say they're hurting the economy, and that's up from what the poll had found just in January. And when it comes to prices, I found this really stark. An overwhelming majority of Americans believe that the tariffs will make prices more expensive for goods in America. 69% of voters saying that, only 7% believing they'll reduce prices. So domestically, some reservations too, Andrew, as to whether the tariffs are the right approach.
And Trudy, Donald Trump is pushing ahead with his so-called Golden Dome project to mirror Israel's. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is an idea, a big idea he put forward as a part of that address to Congress. He signed this executive order in the first week to put forward what he's calling a Golden Dome, America's version of Israel's Iron Dome. Now, that was signed to give the Defence Secretary, Pete Hegseth, until March 28th to get a plan in place. So that's just next Friday here in America. There's obviously huge challenges here. We don't have the specifics of what this would actually be, but Israel, to state the very obvious point, is much, much smaller than continental United States. So this is a very big effort. And we already know that US arms manufacturers are working in overdrive to try and get a piece of this. It's going to be very lucrative. Donald Trump wants this in place. There's obviously big logistical hurdles, but it's something he believes that Americans deserve. And Pete Hegseth, the Defence Secretary, a big task ahead in the next couple of days to figure this out.
Trudy, thanks very much.